Ready?
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Ah!
We're live, Maddie. How exciting.
We're live.
Are you excited to be live?
I'm excited and also slightly nervous.
I'm also a little bit nervous. I've never used this StreamYard, so it looks different. I don't know how we know who's here. So I'm going to just open it up on my phone because I'd like to
I
know.
was about to do the same thing because I
don't know if the chat's work. I don't know how the chat works. So if you are here, well done on finding your way to Maddie's first stream.
In the top left, there's a little eyeball symbol. See the little eyeball symbol?
In the top left.
In the above us. Can you see that?
I don't have an eyeball symbol. I think you just have that as most.
It's saying there is one. There is one.
Good.
There is
Oh, you must get that. I don't get that data because I'm not connected to you. From just the way that this works, I'm not connected to your YouTube channel. But that's okay.
Well,
I will come in as a viewer. So hello to you who is here. It's fabulous to have you. I'm just plugging my phone in down here. I know we probably didn't pick the most awesome time in the world just because we kind of did this a bit more on a whim. Maddie's been tossing up this idea of going live for a while, and I thought, oh, we should just do it. Steph, my wife, is currently watching a movie on Zoom, and so I didn't have anything to do with my Sunday night, so I suggested we do this, and we worked it out. And here we are.
We are here.
And Archie's joining us. Oh, let's not watch it on TV.
Archie's also here, so this is going to be somewhat of a challenge for myself to keep him entertained and you all entertained.
So if you're here, please say hello in the chat. We'd love to chat with you.
Chit chat. We're here to talk about plants.
We're going to talk about plants tonight. I didn't grab one of the plants I was going to bring in. That's okay. I'll make do.
Okay, I have it up on my phone so I can see comments.
I'm also here. I better say hello. Hello there.
It's very delayed. It's like, hang on, let me just do a little.
I'm watching. Lots of teething here.
It's about 8 seconds out, I reckon.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay.
When I've streamed Minecraft on my YouTube channel, it's like a minute. Just because I'm not sure if that's just the settings I had set with my encoder. It was very delayed. It was quite tricky because then when you would say something, it would then take a minute for your audience to hear it, and then it would take. Then they would respond. You'd get that pretty well instantly because you can still see the chat. But then it takes you another minute to respond to that, so you kind of got this 2-minute buffer at least, which was lots of fun.
It's like, hello.
Which was
3 hours later.
Yeah. And that was like 2 minutes later. So because there's like nobody that chats, so I'm just chatting away to myself. I'm talking about what I'm doing on Minecraft. I'm getting these sheep to make this giant avocado, which I still haven't done. I need to do that live stream at some point. That's okay.
Amy's here.
Oh, hello, Amy. There's a party in my plants. I can't see it at all on my computer, so I'm just going to sit.
Well, whenever a comment comes through, I'll let you know because I can see it.
It's like no, it's okay. I've got it set up just next to my screen, so now it says welcome to live chat. Remember to go to policy. Oh, it's gone now. It's fine. That's all good. Well, thank you, Amy. We appreciate you being here. It's wonderful. We appreciate the support. Maddie was very nervous about doing this, so I thought, we should try and work it out that we can do this at the same time because why not?
Why not? We're so close to getting to that point now on YouTube for my channel that I can start, being monetized and
run those ads.
It's so exciting, and you have to watch ads in front of my videos now. So to you guys,
almost.
But it is very exciting. So
hello, Amy. How are you?
Amy is my neighbor.
Amy is your neighbor.
Yes.
So we've got some Australians in the chat. G'day, guys. For those who I'm a guest on this channel, which is very exciting. Thank you very much for having me, Maddie. My name is Scott. I'm from Scott Grows an Avocado Tree, as you can see under my name tag here. And on my channel, I focus on growing avocado trees. And I live in Melbourne. That's where I am. We're in stage 4 lockdown at the moment, which is appropriate, but it has its challenges.
Yep. It should be everywhere. It should be happening everywhere.
How are you feeling about your current situation, Maddie? How's it looking in Sydney?
Well, we've just got a few cases in a high school in Newcastle, and there was about 140 kids. Hey?
Oh, are your schools still open?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're still open, still going. But there was a Christian college, I think it was, in Newcastle, and there was a case in this school, but there was about 140 kids exposed. So there isn't any new news on that. But
okay.
Testing. So I need extra lighting on my face. No, we don't need extra lighting.
No, I think you're looking great there.
Is that better? So yeah, we don't have heaps of cases here yet, but just from personal experience going to shopping centers and things like that, people definitely are not taking it seriously. And the amount of people that I've had to step away from because people just get that close to you.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. I've been trying to wear masks out in public now, even though it's not mandatory here yet.
It's a good idea, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen so many people now with masks, and it's great. Like, I got pulled up the other morning, and this guy asked me, he's like, "Why are you wearing that?" And I said, "Well, if I can save my own life, and not only my own life, somebody else's life, by wearing one of these, like, what's the downside of it, if I'm going to be protecting myself and others?" So, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense." I'm like, shouldn't it make sense anyway? Like,
yeah, I think because we were getting information ages back. This is back in like March, like saying, "I'll just leave it for the the first, like the people who work, like the professions that need them, because if they run out, or they're in real serious trouble." But now that things have progressed, people have worked out we can make our own. I think it's a very good idea to do it. I mean, it's mandatory down here. I was for a long time watching the guys in the States going, "You guys do your thing," but now realizing, actually, it is a really helpful device to use. We've jumped on that, so we are mandatory down in Melbourne now, and it was a little bit of getting used to. People kicked up a fuss for a couple of days, but they got over it pretty quick, which I
don't see why people should be having a fuss about it, because like, what's the worst thing for you to wear a mask to just protect yourself and somebody else? Like, why?
It's really not a big deal.
It's not. And people are like, "I don't want to bloody," like, get over it, Susan. Just wear it for half an hour in bloody Woolies and get over it.
Be fine. That's right. Yeah. So I've made a lot of I've made mine. It's good. Oh, so Amy, you have decided to buy in the end. Fair enough. I
have one here. Hang on, let me grab it.
Please. I don't have any on my person. Almost all of mine are in the wash. I've been making a few. Oh, Maddie's gone. It's now my live stream. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. Oh, loves the leopard print.
It's some sexy cheetah print. Hang on, that's not how you wear it, guys.
Guys, this is not good mask wearing. Hello there. Darcy.
Wear your freaking mask, Darcy. Oh, that's my little brother.
Hello, Maddie's little brother.
Darcy, what are you doing? It's a Sunday night. You should be in bed. You got school tomorrow.
Same, but mine is online.
But you're a teacher. You don't have to go to bed early.
I'm not going to go to bed that late.
The rules don't apply to you. But yes.
So you purchased this, or did you make this one?
The one I'm wearing? I purchased it. My mum bought it for me.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's very aesthetically pleasing.
Yes. Very fashionable. I've made a bunch of avocado ones, which are doing the job. They're doing the job. That's really all. We bought a bunch of fabric just before lockdown with the idea of making other things, but it turns out that the thing that they needed to be made into. The thing they needed to be made into was masks. So here we are.
Where is how many? We've got 9 in here now. Do you want to start talking about all the
Let's
plants?
talk about plants. We've rambled on about the current state of our country. Which
Yes.
we're not in a terrible spot. So just keep making good choices, guys. Keep watching out for the people around you and yourself, and
wear your mask in public.
Wear a mask in public, especially if you're in Melbourne.
Is impossible. Wear a bloody mask.
If you're in Sydney, you should really consider it.
Scott, you should.
Thank you, Amy. It's all the microphone. The microphone helps.
You need to work in radio. Good evening.
I work on YouTube. No.
5.3.
I won't call this work. This is fun. I have a hobby on YouTube.
Yes, it's a hobby. Yes. Until we get famous and start making lots of monies.
Man, the chances of that.
Yes, no. So.
And then the job security. Let's talk about plants though, Maddie. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. So what was our first talking point? What do we want to speak about first?
You wrote them down.
I did. Some of them.
We could talk about and the people who are in the comments as well, in the chat. So hello, audience. We can talk about wish list plants. What are we after at the moment?
Yes.
I recently got a wish list plant. I can't bring it inside because it's a fruit tree. I've been talking about this for a little while. I've been wanting an apricot tree for the last few seasons, but it's easy to get bare rooted stock, so they're dormant. They pretty well just pack the roots in like sawdust because they're asleep essentially, so they don't need a lot to survive, and they're easier and cheaper to transport, so they're cheaper and it's better to plant them during that time. But I just didn't get around to it the last couple of winters, but I did it this time. I did it just before the lockdown started, bought an apricot tree, planted it out, and I'm very happy with it. Not an indoor plant.
I can hear this new brand in my head. Scott, grows an apricot tree.
The number of syllables makes it a bit tricky.
Apricot.
Well, I didn't grow it from seed though. There's my problem. In a couple of years' time, I might be able to grow things from the fruit. It'll take a couple of years to get them, probably. And even if we do get fruit this year, I'll probably pull them off to focus on the tree itself.
Yeah.
Right. Tell us about. Have you acquired any wishlist plants recently, Maddie?
So, the recent wishlist plant I got was the Philodendron Florida, which is also a Philodendron pedatum, I think.
Nice.
So, which is this one up here. I don't want to show you my pajamas. I'm embarrassed.
Just gremlin along. Is gremlin a verb? I feel like just like a little a golem along.
Oh, my precious.
Yes, that was the second thought. Yeah.
So this one here. So, I mean, on the top of my list is the variegated version of this, which is obviously the Philodendron Florida Ghost or the Beauty. But I found this one when I went down to High Swan Dive.
Nice.
And $20. And the guy said that he's seen them.
That's a good price for any, even your cheapo philodendrons. This is a great price.
Yeah, I know.
That's a deal.
I said to him, I'm like, how do you not put massive price tags on these things? I said, because this thing is worth more than $20, especially for the size of it
it's
too.
A good size, yeah. That's a nice size, yeah. And
he's just like, nah. He's like, I seen a cutting on eBay, and it was for auction, and the highest bid was like $80. I think he said. And it had only been up for a few hours.
Oh no!
And he's like, I just don't get it. He's like, I just can't fathom. He's like, the rate that mine grows. You're scared of what? The prices of rare plants. I know.
I am also scared of the prices of rare plants, Archie.
Yeah.
Man,
well, did I tell you how much I paid for my veracosum?
I think maybe
$180.
That's right. Yeah.
For 2 leaves.
Is it doing okay? Was that one of the ones that's struggling?
It's still alive. It has roots.
It's still alive.
It pushed out 2 growth points, and then they both black and mushy.
It's a weird time of year for them, though. So fair enough.
Yeah, as long as it has roots and it's not dying, then I'm okay. Because
come spring, we're going to be growing. It's going to be great.
Oh, come spring, it'll be like, blah, 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 look at me. and then I'll be living the life. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But otherwise,
lovely.
yeah, that one was my recent wish list.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd really like to get into more philodendron. We've been fairly hesitant to get them just because we weren't sure how nibbly Luna, our cat, would be. Magnus doesn't care about. He eats everything else. Watermelon, spinach. He loves to eat stuff. He doesn't care about plants though. So unless they're palms with the long stringy leaves, they don't mind having a go at those. Anyway, Luna was our newer cat, and it turns out that she doesn't eat things either. So we're a little bit more happy to get plants which aren't super awesome for them. We'll stay away from lilies. Anything with spores that are poisonous, no way. But other ones. So philodendron. So I bought a philodendron heartleaf at the start of our first isolation, and it's loving life. It's in our bedrooms, fairly low light, but it's putting out a bunch of new growth, which is always lovely. And I'm excited to delve into this new and exciting world of something that isn't a palm or a calathea. It's my calathea are hating winter at the moment. They're really not enjoying it.
Especially that white fusion.
Oh, my white fusion has got.
Do you want to talk about that?
I was prepared to talk about it. I haven't brought it in. Is
it still alive to even bring it inside?
Alive. Not much of it though. It's a very, very sad sight.
Honestly, I couldn't keep mine alive either, so don't.
I'm really hoping that it comes back when it warms up, but I'm not sure. Amy's heartleaf is still her favorite. It's lovely. Yeah, I'm keen to take some photos at some point and have just more of them. Just hanging down a bookcase. It's lovely. Yeah. So the calathea white fusion it's not having a good time. Put the white fusion in a jar. Yeah, there's enough living tissue in there that it would fit into a jar. Oh, please do, Amy. Yeah. So it's got two living leaves, which are looking a little crispy as well, but they are hanging in there, and the rest of the plant died off about a month ago, or not longer than like 2 months ago now, and so these two leaves are still hanging in there. So I'm rooting for them, and we'll just see how we go.
Mine was so full and so pretty, and then they started browning, and then I started cutting off leaves, and then eventually it was like 3 leaves.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, this plant's just not gonna And then it went to the bin.
I'm very nervous. Yeah, I'm very nervous about how this is going to go. But that happens sometimes. Sometimes it just struggles. So I'll
Bernard Calathea suck.
I have a lot of other my other calathea are doing well. Yeah.
Oh, this flips.
I think
these two.
Yeah. I'm good.
This is the
spider mites would really, really put a dampener on that one.
I'm so lucky with spider mites. I had them when I first started getting plants, which was like 2-3 years ago. And I had an alocasia, like an elephant ear or something, and it got really bad spider mites. But other than that, I've never had that.
Yeah.
Never had them since then.
Oh, nice. Okay. So into the jar. The jar, I suppose, the humidity is a problem, and we're in winter now. Our heater is pretty well on all the time. It's only getting up to like 12 or 13 degrees during the day, so we might turn it off midday, but it's still not getting super warm. Good morning, Krista. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, Canada. Good morning. Welcome to Australia.
Welcome.
G'day.
We're having a great time talking. Right now, we're talking about how sad calathea makes us when they die. But now we've got like a lancer. I always get this rattlesnake one, lancifolia, right? I need to propagate it. Actually, it's huge and it's outgrowing its pot. I've had it for about 3 years now, and the only burnt bits on it were when I left it out in the sun for a few days during the summer after I watered it, which is a weird thing to do. I'm wiser than that now, so I think I'm going to split it up during the spring and have some fun with that one because it's doing really well. It's huge.
It's funny how some species of calathea are just easier than others. Like I've got Calathea mosaica, and that's been the easiest one I've ever had. Oh, hello, Archie. Like it doesn't even brown or nothing. Like it's just like easiest plant, and like mind you, I neglect this. What's wrong? I neglect this, and it like hardly ever gets watered. And look at that.
It's lovely. That's looking real good.
It's good. It's got 3 leaves coming out.
No browning even around the edges. Yeah, got a rosy I picked early in lockdown as well, which thought I was made me a bit worried. It's got some browning around most of its leaves, but it's putting out new growth now, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. We'll just see how we go.
Yeah, I mean,
they are stress makers, those things, but that's okay. Sometimes we just need to accept that some plants just don't like us.
Yes, like hairy begonias, for instance.
Sad. I was going to pot up. So I have some begonia cuttings that I got in a plant swap a while ago. We've talked about this before on Instagram. I think I've talked to these. So I've got. I haven't actually got a confirmation. Maddie, you're pretty sure you know what they are.
It looks. What did I say? It looked like a snow-capped begonia.
I think so. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I need to. They've got so many roots now. I really need to pot them up. I was going to do it today, but I wanted to mix some like peat moss type material to the soil, and I'm out. So I need to work out how I'm going to get some.
Have you tried? You haven't tried semi-hydro yet, have you?
I haven't. No.
Yeah.
We'll see, maybe sometime. Yeah.
It's good. It's just you really, really need to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't be like me and go, oh, I know everything about plants and I'm going to set up half of my collection.
Like it was a good number of your plants, wasn't it?
It would have been easily a dozen.
How many do you have in passive hydro now?
One.
Okay.
And it's love and it's life.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it's just love and it's life. So
yeah, I don't know. I've never been convinced to jump over to the semi-hydro land. I like the idea of hydroponics and aquaponics. I just haven't got there myself. I'd like to experiment a bit with aquaponics, like when you get a fish tank, fish involved as well.
Well, that's what Rachel from Heart Shaped Leaves. She has plants growing in her fish tank. Like she got to post them and everything growing in.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. I can't remember what video it is, but I'm pretty sure.
I haven't seen that.
I think I'm looking at their podcast videos, and you can see it in
the. I believe Bunnings does deliver, Amy. I need to look into that. They are doing they're now only open for trades unless you do like a click and collect where you just rock up and they bring it to your car. I think I haven't tried it yet. I'm wanting to get more worms for my worm farm because I think they're just not being as productive as they could be. I just need to boost their numbers a little bit. So I'm thinking about how I do that, but they don't deliver worms.
Can they?
Yeah, it's not about. They're not available for the delivery apparently. So I'll
can't bring you any worms.
Can't send me the worms in the post. I don't know how they deliver things, but apparently not the live animals. Well, that's okay. I'm going to look into that this week, and if not, I'll just put them in soil. No moss.
Your begonia or your...
Yeah, begonia. Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose I could try in the top of one of I have an open fish tank. I've got a couple of fish tanks. One of them's open, and I am going to be putting some avocado seeds in there in the next. Depends when the things arrive for them.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
In the water of the tank or in the filter?
In the water.
Okay. Yeah, because I've seen people put cuttings in the filters that sit on the top.
Oh, interesting.
And so you just take the lid off and you just sit the nodes into the water, and that's where all the fishy stuff is.
And there's lots of poo in there. And there's wouldn't have an oxygen problem, no root rot.
No.
Interesting. No. It's an interesting idea. I hadn't even thought about putting them in the...
I think I put some pothos cuttings in mine, but then they ended up in water here, so yeah, I can't say too much on that.
That's all right. What's currently at the top of your wish list, Maddie?
I was just about to say, Archie, can I have that piece? So here, let me give you the other half, and then you can do whatever you want with that piece of paper. There you go. So, okay. Can it be more than one because I have a lot?
What? Oh, okay. You've come prepared.
I have a
Please.
whole list. That's not even half of my wish list.
I've got like one. I was going to say like the top tippity top. I could think of some more, but please indulge us.
So, okay. So I think on the top would be, I think the philodendron Florida ghost.
Oh yeah,
because I really love my Florida. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the leaf shape.
The shape is very nice, but there's something about the ghost's white leaves, which are very nice.
And then like anything variegated is just
we do love our variegation.
Like just picture this.
Yeah.
Variegated.
Yeah. We love it. We love it.
Yes, that would be number one. Then I have Melanochrysum because I lost my other one.
Oh no.
Philodendron brantianum, Philodendron gigas, Anthurium metallicum, Philodendron pastisanum, Philodendron how do you say this now? Because they've changed it.
Oh gosh.
Not the billy tie. It's a billy tie, but they've changed it now, so it's like biliate or something like that.
Without looking at it, I couldn't tell you.
Hang on.
That's okay. In the comments, you can. Oh, there we go.
This one, Billy. It's Billy tie. Like it's
Billy
called.
Tay?
But Billy tie. So the way that you pronounce it is different. But I'm just going to keep calling it a Billy tie because that's just easy.
That's fine.
Anthurium warocreanum, Queen Anthurium.
Yeah, we get.
Which I'll never ever get.
Have you found one in Australia for less than $3,000 yet?
No.
Yep. So if anyone's watching and you've got one,
give it to me.
We'd love some cuttings.
I actually was speaking to Kaylee Ellen yesterday.
Yeah.
And I said to her, "What does a small warocreanum go for over there?" And she said, $250.
Is that pounds or dollars?
Ooh, pounds.
So that's like
they're pounds over there, aren't they?
Yeah, that's like $400 or $500, which is cheaper than we can get them.
Which is cheaper than what we can get. So here you pay.
Trying to ship one from the UK to.
You pay like $2,000 for a small warocreanum.
Oh man.
So
why does this rare plant thing? Why is this the thing?
She said to me, she's like, Australian prices make me cry, and I'm like, I know.
I mean, I'm sure we can get like. I don't know what's in this. I mean, we've got a bunch of native plants, like a bunch of the alocasia.
What about that guy from Indonesia that was messaging me not long ago? Remember him? And he said,
"Where did that end up?"
Warocreanum with $150 postage from Indonesia.
It just feels so risky. I'd like to speak to some people who have done that before doing that. Otherwise, let's get Maddie to the thresholds to get monetized, and then she can wait like a year, and then she'll have enough to buy one.
7 years later. Anthurium regal.
Oh, I can imagine, Katie. I can imagine that the New Zealand prices would be way worse. Oh yeah, because like Australia, with this huge country, and we've got warm bits in it, and then there's New Zealand, which is tiny still.
See, my comments.
Hello, Bill.
Hang on, let me go in here.
Sorry, I'm just running through things. Yeah, so if we can.
Oh yes, New Zealand prices are way worse. I didn't know you guys were going to be on. I just woke up. Sleeping in.
It's all good, Bill. It's like 7:30 where you are, isn't it?
Where's Bill from again? I can't remember.
Bill is from the US. I'm not exactly sure which state because there's lots of them.
Yes, there is.
I think he's on the East Coast.
Okay.
If my memory serves me correctly. Please though, correct me, Bill.
See you later. Bye, Darcy.
Bye, Darcy. Thanks for joining us.
Have fun at school tomorrow.
Yep. So the Huaracorilum.
Yeah. So that's probably going to be a plant that I'll never have. So moving on from that.
Yeah. Happy thoughts. Happier times.
So the next one is an Anthurium regal. I wish I could show you photos of them because they're just. Then a Philodendron ilsamani. Oh my gosh. Ilsamanii. Which kind of looks like a Philodendron Congo-shaped leaf, but variegated.
We love our irrigation.
And they are probably about $3,000 for a cutting. So my taste in plants is ridiculous. Connecticut, halfway between.
You do have fine taste.
I have fine taste.
I find we're talking expensive sometimes. Yeah. But don't
in plants, not in wine. The wine I'm drinking tonight was $7.
That is not very expensive. I've just got Pepsi Max.
It tastes like shit. Can I swear on here?
It's your channel.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't.
Generally, my rule is to not. Okay. That's just my life rule, generally, though. But it's your channel.
Well, I suppose there could be children here, so let's just say sugar.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. After that one, I have chocolate being offered to me. Thank you.
Please. It's a bit.
Have children. This is what happens. They give you chocolate.
Huge. You got a big bit. Yeah, we haven't done. Yes, Bill. We haven't live streamed very much in the last. I certainly haven't.
No, and not even on Instagram.
Really very much either on Instagram.
Quiet. So quiet. Like every time I've gotten on, there's been no one. And then there's
that is because, to be fair, you're doing it at like 5 p.m. Australian time, which is like 3 a.m.
Everybody's sleeping, and I'm like, where are you all? What was after that? So the last three would be an Alocasia cuprea, a Colocasia mojito, and a Picton tricolor. And that excludes probably not all of my wish list.
Oh, there's so many. Yep.
Way too many.
I just came prepared with my list of one because now I've got my apricot tree from my outdoor garden. I'm still looking for a Calathea ornata. I just can't get my hands on them. I just can't find them anywhere.
Ornata. What's the ornata?
I really love an ornata. They've got like pink and white stripes coming out from the center towards the edges. They're very pretty.
Yeah, yep. This is Amy. Do you have one of them?
Amy, do you have a Calathea ornata? Amy, and are you propagating any of it at the moment?
Give me all the cuttings. Here, let me just get a better view of my We miss you. You miss me?
I think Amy's talking to Bill because we never get to see Bill on the live streams anymore because I haven't live streamed on my channel in a while and because you live stream at terrible times for people who live in the United States of America. Yes.
So I need to build up a bigger Australian audience somehow.
We're going to have a huge audience over here. There's so many of us.
So, hang on. I'm just cleaning up.
I mean, even Costa from Gardening Australia only gets 60 people in his live streams, and he's like, who you want to be? Who you want to meet? I'd like to meet Costa.
Go get it.
It's not going to be this year.
He's on ABC Kids every now and again. We see him on ABC Kids.
I love
He's on the Play School, the reading thing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And he reads a book. It's cute. It's very cute.
Hello, Matthew Potter. Great to have you. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Kathy. Great to see you as well. They're all waking up now, Maddie. We've got to stay on for a bit longer.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Mornings with Maddie and Scott.
I'm getting fed chocolate. I'm not complaining about it. It's great.
Oh, Amy, that makes me so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. This is a sad story about how Amy's ornata died.
I literally just woke up, so I'm going to hang you. I don't want any more chocolate, please. Hey, if you're offering, can you go get me another glass of wine?
Don't do that, Maddie. That's irresponsible.
Hey, who said I was responsible? I'm responsible. I'm responsible.
It is evening in Melbourne and in Sydney. Kathy, Maddie's in Sydney, which is we're in the same time zone. Newcastle. Sorry, I'm just going to closest capital city. No, people in the US aren't going to know Newcastle.
Newcastle. Oh, Maitland. Come down to Maitland, everybody.
Come down to Maitland. I was hoping to get to Maitland this year, but
Really? Of all places.
Well, I wanted to get to Sydney.
Yeah.
And that's not going to happen. Oh, boy.
Archie Thomas. No, thank you. Mummy doesn't need any. No. Mummy doesn't need any apple juice.
Costa is great, yes. I'm sorry, I'm crunching my ice cubes. I'm not sure if you can hear that. I'm sure that makes great audio.
I got a Lowe's Ornata. What's like an Ornata from Lowe's?
I always think it's a little strange because I know that Lowe's in the US is a hardware shop, like similar like Bunnings, I guess.
Lowe's here.
But whenever I hear Lowe's, I think of because Lowe's in Australia is a clothing shop, like a men's clothing, like a kind of on the budget side. If you want to get like school uniforms and really large suits,
I'd love to get a really like a hot pink suit. Thanks.
Yeah, Lowe's does though. I think like yeah, I feel like I've seen like outrageous suits there. But they're just.
I remember when we went to year 12, not year 12, year 10 graduation. You know how you have your little party for year 10? And all the boys wore like hot pink suits and thought they were the hottest things on the earth. And me being in my goth emo phase wore.
Your high school days.
Yes, I wore a black tutu dress with like spider web netting.
Oh no!
And it was, but wait, it had the corset. It had a corset part, and I had black teased hair. And do you remember when they did like the socks?
No, you didn't know. Like with the hot thumb holes.
Like, oh, this jumper doesn't have it, but yeah, the thumb.
Gosh, no, I was going to ask about if you had, sleeves down or whatever, thumb holes, and you wore that to your formal.
I wore that to my formal. I thought I was the most beautiful princess in the world.
The edge queen herself.
Bow to me.
I don't think that was really a term back in the
edge queen.
I don't know when you did high school a few years before I did, but
I got called a poser a lot, and I think I really was.
That's rude.
Because I wasn't like full emo. I was a really happy teenager, but I just dressed like I was.
You like that image. It's that aesthetic. You're going for the scene or
the aesthetic
was there. I didn't have. I just wore as a teenager hoodies and jeans.
Did you have a beard when you were a teenager?
I had a beard. I grew my beard, so I stopped. When did I last shave? I'm just trying to think. I think it was like just before Christmas in 20. I had a beard going into year 11, so I was 16 at the time. So I was nearly 17 when I
started. A beard is 16.
Yes, genetics have been kind to me with regards to growing facial hair.
Don't tell him because he will be so envious of you.
And I haven't been clean shaven since. I trim. I went through whilst thank you, Amy. I went through a phase for the first few years of having a beard. I used a beard trimmer, and then I was gifted a beard trimmer, which its longest setting was quite short, and so I trimmed, and it was like long stubble, and I was like, oh, I don't like this at all, and so I never used the beard trimmer again, and I bought some hair cutting scissors, and here we are. I haven't done it since I had a shower this afternoon, though, so it's a little bit wild.
Stubble is obviously a lot worse than a full-on grown-out beard, right? Like in the feeling of it.
I love it. I think it's good.
If I grow a beard as a female, I would.
Oh, it's a good look.
And then I would just be a wizard, and I'd have my.
Please have a staff.
My staff. If you shall not pass.
That's right, and you have to speak with a very deep voice. That's what wizards do.
That's as deep as I can go.
Wizards speak in a deep voice. We should look at our comments at some point eventually, though. So Bill is asking that next time we do a countdown on Instagram, which we did, but we did it 3 hours before, which would have been 7 takes 3 is 4, so it would have been 4 a.m. So we didn't decide to do this until like an hour before that even. So I've been encouraging Maddie to go live on YouTube for, it's been a while. I just say, Maddie, you should go live. And she goes, oh, I don't want to go live. And I think, yeah, but it'd be great because you do it all the time on Instagram and it's just different. It's better on YouTube, I think. And she's like, oh, no. And then,
I don't know where my microphone is, so I don't know where to whisper to. Here.
Well, I could bring it over. Hello, everybody. And so I was like, hey, I know that some other people on YouTube have done it together. So I know there must be a way. And so I said, what if we went live together on your channel? And she was like,
where there's a will.
That sounds good, Scott. We'll do it. And so we did lots of research. And I got at one point I was getting some despair because I was like, none of these systems work. Why won't it work? But we found this one, which is what Adam Not Dude has been using and Nicole from My Clean Leaves has been using. So we're using SteamYard. So this video is literally brought to you today by StreamYard. I called it SteamYard, like we're steam engines, like we're Thomas the Tank Engine.
Today's video is brought to you by StreamYard, and there's a duck. Their logo is a duck with headphones.
Is it headphones? Oh, it is. I thought that was its eye.
No, that's its head.
I thought that was its eye. That makes more sense now. It looks like a more realistic duck now that that's a headphone and not its eye. Because I was like, well, it's got a weird eye.
I can't see that. I can't see how that would be an. Oh, I see
just
it.
Like back here, eyes.
You know when you can't see something, but you go kind of a little bit cross-eyed, and then you can see it. You know, there's a.
You're having that experience with this, okay? Like there is a name for that, and I've forgotten what its name is, and I'm frustrated because I found like a website of them, and I was like, "This is real cool. Look at all these."
Oh,
yeah, they've got a name.
Like eye illusions, something. And you had to go like slightly cross-eyed.
Yeah, and like you had to unfocus, and you had to focus on like the weird, and you have like this 3D shape that was like, oh my goodness, there's a whale in these squiggly green lines now. I don't remember what they're called, and it's going to frustrate me all night now. So once we finish this live, I'm going to be looking that up.
Something illusions.
Something illusion. I haven't shared this on my. I'm gonna share. I haven't shared yet our stream on my. I should create a post.
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm live.
What kind of post are you doing?
To the YouTube community tab.
Oh, that's the thing.
It is a type of optical illusion, Katie. There's a specific name. So like the ones that we're talking about, they're like, it looks like nothing. Like it's just like these patterns.
Yeah.
Like these patterns, they're like, it might be spots, it might be lines. But then when you lose focus of them and you let your eyes kind of wander, and there's a little bit of a skill to it. I guess you get better at it. You learn how to unfocus, and then you focus on something like there's these little things in the. I don't know how they make them. I think it's amazing.
They're like indents in the picture.
Yeah, it's kind of like how there's shifts in some of the patterns, and your brain's like, I can see a house.
But then you sit here and you're looking at your phone like, I can't see it yet.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, whoa. And then you go like, oh, there it is. It's going to really annoy me.
This is what we did in the 90s.
We had a book of them. We had a book full of them, and I thought it was fantastic.
The 90s was a great time. But let's not get into that topic, and let's move on to a different. Did anybody have any questions?
Wait, I'm just looking through. Bill mowed his lawns yesterday, and today he's going to take care of the indoor plants. I took care of my indoor plants yesterday, but I did my outdoor gardening today. I planted out my seeds for the spring. So I've got lots of vegetables and a few herbs that I'd like to grow. And also something with which I will conduct an experiment, which you will find out more in January on my channel. I don't know. It's going to be a while off. Planning ahead. Amy earlier said that she would grow a beard as well. Well done. I think that sounds good. I think I answered Kathy's question. There's a movie where a guy falls in.
I can't remember if the movie where the guy falls in. What's the great film? What did we miss?
How long does our winter last? 3 months.
Yeah, we're in our 3rd month now. I
We're in
think
the 3rd month. So like
yeah.
the golden wattle is blooming down here at least.
The what?
The golden wattle.
Wattle, yes.
The
Oh,
golden wattle is blooming.
photos,
Our national floral emblem, Maddie, of course.
sorry.
The golden wattle.
I knew
is
what a
blooming,
wattle was. I didn't.
which means that winter is on the out and spring is coming at some point. So we'll see. I can show you. I should do. I've thought about doing a houseplant tour, Kathy, but everything's looking a little sad at the moment, being winter. So at some point in the next 6 months, I'm sure we'll get one in. But I can show you the ones that I have on my desk. I've got this one. I'll take off the nap trap, and I'll bring out this one.
Oh,
Ooh.
how's that doing?
So this is my baby. I received this. I don't think she's in the chat. I haven't seen it. This is this is my baby Ty. This is one of my favorite plants that I have. I received this in a plant swap. Well, it was more a gift to me because the things that I was swapping were nowhere near as valuable in a financial sense as this. So I feel very lucky. And it's doing all right. I was hoping that it would survive the winter. It's been in here about 4 months now. I'm not actually sure.
How many leaves?
Just 2. It started with 2. They've gotten taller.
Yep.
So I'm expecting this will do good things come springtime. And next to that, I've got a Monstera Deliciosa, but that's too big. I'm not going to bring that down right now. Yeah, it's lovely. I've really enjoyed having that as my desk mate because I'm working from home at the moment. This is where I sit all day. So this is I probably shouldn't have sat here on a Sunday night. Not like weird context cues for my brain. It's like, oh, we're working again now, Scott. That's all good. Yeah.
I'm just going through the comments.
Yeah, we got to catch up sometimes. Sometimes we just get too caught up in what we're doing, and we need to remind. Yes, it's all good though.
Oh, it is so cold. Like today.
What temperature did you get today?
Oh, it felt like bloody. I don't know. I didn't
know how.
But we oh no! What did you do? Oh no!
I can still see you.
Yeah, I know. Archie made everything zoom in. Oh wait! Oh, I figured it out. No, I didn't. Oh
Just tell me what's happening.
Oh, okay. It's okay. I've got it.
Okay, you've worked it out.
I worked it out. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was definitely in like the single digits today.
Oh.
The low single digits. It was freezing.
Oh, we had a gorgeous day today. I think it was. I'm not actually sure. Let me look it up. Melbourne.
How cold is it in Newcastle? Sydney is warmer.
Well, it's currently 10 degrees today.
Overnight, it gets pretty low.
Now, max today was 14. We're going to get down to 6 tonight. That's in Melbourne, though. I'm a little further out. I need to look for, I think our closest one is this one. And I want weather, actually. It's going to be getting down to 5 tonight. So not too bad, actually. We've got some cold weather ahead. We've got some rain coming later this week, but it's okay. Yeah, so we're past our coldest, I think. We had a really cold start to August, but I think we're past our coldest now, and it's starting to warm up a touch.
No. It was really sunny today and like really clear and sunny, but it was just really, really cold.
Yeah, it was beautiful and sunny today. It was still a bit cool, a bit icy.
Yep.
Do you know what that is in F? Let me find that in freedom numbers. 10? What, 10 degrees Celsius in F?
Well, that'd be
50.
Is it? Really?
Yes. That's what this conversion says on Google.
We were having this conversation the other day about converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. And it was like our 0 is 30, isn't it?
Something like that. Our 32, I'm not really sure. I'm in Melbourne, Kathy, which is 800 kilometers south of where Maddie is. Thereabouts?
Yes, something like that.
which I was hoping to traverse at some point this year, but that's not going to happen.
Where are you? I was doing, blah, 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 blah. It was 12 during the day, but with wine. But with wine.
Wind, of course, yes.
Yes.
And you're composing, always composing, complaining. It's all relative, Bill. We don't like it. And Maddie's house is cold. It doesn't have good heating.
Oh, and I suck at keeping my fire going. What is the trick to keeping a bloody fireplace going? Because
you just keep putting wood in there.
I know, but I have to suck.
I really like the fireplace. We have central heating, which is possibly the best thing about this house, and there's a lot of good things about this house. Like, because
you rent, don't you?
We rent, and there are a lot of good. Like, I'm not being sarcastic. We really love the unit we live in. Like, our landlord is fantastic. He put in a dishwasher and air conditioning for us. He just put in a water tank, like a rainwater tank, like a 2,000 liter water tank, which my irrigation system is now. I need to do something. I need to fix everything. Like, I need to redo the whole thing essentially, which is going to be a job for the next month or so.
That's a good landlord, though.
Oh man, he's great. Yeah. But the central heating, so it's roof as well. Just every room in the house is just this glorious, warm, comfortable temperature all the time. It runs on gas. It's not super expensive.
Our house is absolutely freezing. I have to close off the front end and the back end of the house to just contain the warmth in this room. And I have the heater going currently, so the aircon, and it's on 30, and it's still cold.
Oh man, the split systems.
And the floor is all hard. It's all lino. So there's no carpet, except for the bedroom. But, yeah. We're not I don't
is a carpet
very
room.
long.
But I'm sitting right under the vent, and I mean, it doesn't really matter. It just does a beautiful job. We love it so much. It's so good. Yeah.
Big chunks of firewood and close the vents. Bill's right, 50. Sorry, Bill. Bill.
Winter can get down to negative 40, says Christy. That sounds very uncomfortable.
Ooh. Negative 40.
I'm a bit out of Melbourne, yeah, Kathy. I'm in the eastern suburbs, like right on the east, very east, like 30, 40, 50 kilometers east. I'll keep it a little vague.
Our houses here are made to keep warm due to the extreme heat we get.
Yeah, made to keep the heat out. Yep.
Cool.
Made to keep the warm out.
Yes.
I think.
Okay.
That's how I mean, yeah.
I thought of it, yeah. I understood what she was putting down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which it does get cooler down here, so I think, I don't know. I want a wood fire.
Yeah, it's great for summer. This house is great for summer, but for winter, no, it's no good.
Nikki's here.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Nikki, how are you? How is your mouth today? How are your retainers?
That's right. You got your braces off.
Are they causing gagging today?
When I watched her story, I cracked up. Every time she was like,
I was in tears. Like I was getting this like sympathetic gagging myself. I was like, I've never had this experience. I've never had any like corrective work done. I've had a couple of fillings as a child, but I've never had any like moving around of teeth. And I was just like, I feel real uncomfortable right now.
Oh, I have like the worst.
Seeing the tears in her eyes, I was like, oh, this is not good. Oh,
I've never had like crooked teeth, but I've always had fillings and extractions, and I cannot stand getting any dental work. I don't know about the gagging, but I suppose if you've had braces on for so long and then to have that sensation again.
Oh, you do it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's asked, what are we talking about? What are we talking about now? So we've talked about wish list plans and how you've got a much more extensive and expensive list than mine.
Yes.
What are you hoping for the spring? Are you doing any outdoor gardening this year?
No, only because where we are, we're in a rental and I can't do anything in the backyard because we've got the big dog. And then the front yard is literally just this much grass. So, no, but I have a lot of repotting. I need to do. There is a fair few plants that need bigger pots.
Yep. That's always exciting.
Micans is one of them because I've noticed it slowed down growing. So it needs a bigger pot.
Yep.
So I think a lot of fertilizing, a lot of repotting, and a lot of cleaning. I think like I want to clean all the leaves because I don't do that often as much as I should.
Yep. Actually, mine have gotten a fairly. I'm dealing with mealybugs at the moment with a lot of my plants, and so I take them outside once a week and I give them a drench in neem oil.
No, I definitely don't clean my plants as often as you probably should. So come spring, fertilize, repot, cleaning.
Sounds good.
That's me.
Sounds good.
That is me. Canada, oh Canada.
I've got a few things I need to repot. In a few indoor pots I need to repot in the spring. I'm still treating for mealybugs on a lot of my plants, which is really frustrating me. But we're getting there.
The pure alcohol?
Yeah. I've kind of just I really probably should be doing that as well. It's just they're on some of my larger plants, like my golden cane. I'm trying to. This is a 3-year-old golden cane, and it's taller than I am, and there's a lot of fronds, and so I'm just drenching it with neem oil once.
That'd be a pain to clean too.
So it's like, I could spend an hour on this one plant. But I'm just like, if I can just keep the numbers down, eventually they'll disappear. Surely, that's my strategy at the moment. It's slowly.
Why don't you should try to do beneficial nematodes?
Do they eat mealybugs?
Yep.
Do they go for mealybugs? Do they?
Yep. Ladybugs. They're like ladybugs, aren't they? And they'll just go nom 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 on the mealybugs because the mealybugs don't move very fast.
That's
so
true.
the ladybugs come along and they just go.
Well, that's ladybugs. Yeah, ladybugs will do it. Yeah, I haven't investigated biological pest control very much. I'd like to, but it's like, if I can attract ladybugs to my garden and then I can just leave it out there for a little bit and go, hey guys, here's some pests for you to consume. Yep. Maybe we'd get, I don't know. We'll see.
Archie's dad had a Adansonii that was infested with mealybugs, and I chucked it outside, and within like a week there was none left. So I feel like whatever pests were outside, and I suppose the mealybugs don't really like to be in the outdoor, environment.
Yeah, they don't like it outdoors so much.
No, they wouldn't have liked it at all. They would have been like, what the hell? And then they would have just ran away. Ran away.
Scuttled. They crawled away. I feel like scuttled is
like my mealybug on that TikTok. Remember that one?
Yeah. So Kathy likes washing plants outside or in the shower. Yeah, I've been doing it outside a bit just with the neem oil, naturally. Nikki's been cleaning her business. Nice.
Last time I used white oil.
Okay.
One of my plants didn't like it, and the leaves ended up going yuck.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Whoa. That was loud.
Loud. I won't do it again. I'm sure nobody will enjoy that. Yeah, so I'm dealing with. So that's one of my goals for the spring is to destroy all the mealybugs in my home. But we'll. Other than that, I've got a few fruits that I need to repot. They've been in their pots for a couple of years, so I've got an avocado in a larger pot, a mulberry, and a lime, and a locust, and I think that's it off the top of my head. Need a bigger pot. I've just repotted a dwarf nectarine, so that's looking much happier.
A what nectarine?
Dwarf nectarine. I've got a dwarf, a little dwarf.
I still need to figure out where my microphone is. Is it here?
Where does your headphones plug in? There should be a little spot, like 2 little spots, like
just here?
2. What's you?
Just here? Over here?
There should be a couple of spots down there. I like the effect that it gives when you speak close to it.
I speak quieter when I'm closer to it.
Hey, you must have got close there. They got louder.
But yeah, the only plants that I've had issues with mealybugs was that Hoya compactor. But they ended up going down into the soil and living on the roots.
Awesome.
So I thought they were gone. I'm like, oh, I'm going to bring them back inside. And then I ended up checking it a little bit closer, and I sort of dug down a little bit, and they were in the root ball.
Awesome. Yeah.
So check the roots because they're in there. They live in there too.
Yep. Also, in my spring, I need to redo my irrigation outside, so that's going to be a bit more of a hands-on, less patient. I can just do that. I need to kind of entirely redo it because now we've got a water tank, which I'll run it off instead of running it off mains, which will be nice. Nice to be doing that, but that's going to take a fair bit of work to pipe everything.
Hello, Casey.
Where's Casey? Is Casey here? Oh, Casey. Hi, Casey. It's good to see you, Casey. Thanks for coming, Casey.
What time is it over there? To be what?
Like 8 o'clock now, right? See you, Amy. Good night. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Amy. Happy anniversary.
Oh, I didn't realize. Is that today? Okay. All right. Now I'm confused.
I'll fill you in. I'll fill you in later.
Clue me in later. Yeah, good.
Okay. 8 a.m. here. So happy I woke up in time.
Ontario. I know this place. I know where it is. I can locate it on a map. I don't know how to say it, apparently. Oh, we're moving. Nice.
I have to go start my day, spending some time with everyone.
See you, Krista. Thanks for coming.
Bye. Thank you. What was the other thing we were going to talk about?
Check my notes. We run a professional live stream here, everybody. We've got notes.
I had 4 questions from Instagram.
Oh, let's talk about the Instagram questions then. That sounds fun.
It wasn't okay. Hang on. It wasn't many. It was just a few from Amy, and she said,
"It's just gone." That's good. We can answer the questions for everybody else.
Okay. So, let me get into it. There was a question saying, "How brown do you like your toast?" I like warm bread.
You like warm bread? Okay.
I like warm bread.
I was expecting more crunch, like a medium kind of brown. No, you just like to pop it in there and then wait a second and pop it out?
Just enough to melt the butter.
Okay, yeah. I think toast is a waste of time. I don't like toast.
Are you a sourdough?
I do like sourdough. Yeah, I'll take some sourdough. I haven't gotten into making it yet. I feel like that is in my future at some point. It's just not something that I've explored yet. I think that it's fascinating and interesting, and I could see myself doing that. Could I see myself making a sourdough-based YouTube channel? Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll call it Scott grows a bread culture.
Oh, that sounds gross when you say it like that.
Well, the sourdough, like, you know how you got your jar of living stuff that you just kind of throw in there and you feed it as well. I'm just like, I think that part of it, like the bread part, like it's, yeah, cool, you get bread, but like the fact that you're like managing this little ecosystem to then put into your food is just a bizarre thought to me, which kind of is really appealing.
When you drink kombucha and you get to the bottom and there's the bits. And then
avocado toast. No, well,
yeah.
You know what's better? Avocado is better on than bread? Hash browns. Have them on.
Better on nothing. It's better not at all.
You're wrong though. Have you eaten avocados before, Maddie?
Not.
What are you talking about then? You know what's better? Something I've never tried and have no experience in, but my friend has based his entire YouTube channel around, so it must be terrible. I'm Maddie.
Hello, me. No, I mean I have, but not like avocado straight. I think I've had avocado mixed in a salad.
Just in a salad? Yeah, that's good.
But avocado straight?
You got to get a ripe one.
No.
One that's soft, but not like super soft.
Oh, like guacamole. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Guacamole is essentially
all right, maybe avocado's not too bad.
There's a video on my YouTube channel where I make guacamole. I started an episodic series, not really episodes, cooking with avocados.
Guacamole. Have you seen that lady? You've seen that lady.
I've seen that lady.
Yes. That's like a original.
Oh, Kathy doesn't like it either. I'm just yeast is good for you. Lol, says Jacqueline. Kathy likes sourdough. It's made with yeast. Yeast is growing in guacamole. Yes, Katie says avocado is good. Thank you, everybody. Can we have some avocado emojis in the chat to convince Maddie to try and consume more avocados, because everybody should.
It's not going to work.
At least to try them. Like, you can't judge them without trying them.
Can we put pizza emojis in the chat, please?
You convinced me that I like
pizza. Put the pizza emojis in the chat. Can I insert stuff in my own chat?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'll
here we go.
Avocado.
Hang on, I can't find the pizzas. No, get your avocado out of here.
Oh, rude. No pizzas. No, just avocados. Thank you, Nikki.
Pizzas,
Thank you, Katie.
Everyone get out. Get out of here now.
Please stay.
Get out of the chat.
That's not. No. I know that you're new to this live streaming thing, Maddie, but don't ask people to leave.
I mean, say, but shush.
Amy's dog likes avocado. Interesting. Magnus is one of my cats. He's the ginger cat. There's a photo on my Instagram of him on yesterday. Yesterday was International Cat Day. I don't know. He likes avocado as well, but he likes anything, literally. Jacqueline likes pickled cucumbers.
I'm sure I have enough bacteria going on in my stomach. I don't need more. Yeah, but good bacteria, not bad bacteria, Nikki.
Of course. Of course.
My dogs love
avocado. So would definitely recommend avocados.
Isn't avocado bad for dogs, or is that just...
I heard that, but I'm not certain. I don't have a dog. I haven't looked into it. If they eat the seeds, probably. Seeds are good.
I know rabbits can die if they eat it. Same with lettuce. Don't feed your rabbits too much lettuce, because the percentage of water that's in lettuce, you can drown your rabbit.
Curious. That's interesting. Lettuce is. I would prefer to switch out lettuce for spinach.
Yes. Yeah. Spinach,
lettuce is
bigger water.
Spinach is good. Spinach tastes good and has a pleasant texture. Lettuce
it's browned in balsamic vinegar.
Lettuce is often so tart though, and crunchy. It's just
that little tart.
A little bit tart. We're in the chat here. We're getting to a very interesting part of the English language where we call pickled cucumbers pickles, but pickling is a pickle is a pickled cucumber, but nothing else is called just a pickle.
So their pickled cucumbers is like our gherkins on cheeseburgers, right?
No, I don't know if a gherkin's a different thing.
Is it
pickles are pickled cucumbers. Like when you treat pickles in vinegar, when you treat cucumbers in vinegar, they become pickles.
Ooh. So do they have gherkins? Is gherkin
gherkin in your vernacular? You people in the Northern American countries?
Yep, gherkins. Okay, cool.
Gherkins,
so
okay.
We call them pickles, and it bothers me.
It's an interesting part of our language where you
Pickle.
call just specifically one fruit. You name that after the process, but everything else that you pickle is something else. Like
prawns. They think that we call them shrimp.
I don't think this is the same as prawns.
Shrimp.
I mean, prawns are a type of shrimp. You could get away with that, I think, but we don't call them.
When do you ever go to the deli and go, can I have some shrimp?
Oh my gosh, I don't do that. No.
You
they're prawns. Tiger prawns, or there are other prawns, I guess. What other prawns are there? There's just tiger prawns.
And we don't put them on the barbecue either.
Have you never barbecued prawns?
No. I don't eat prawns in general.
So again, Maddie is talking about foods that she has no idea about. I'm sorry.
Anything that I haven't eaten, I don't like until I eat it.
If you're thinking back to the man who plays Crocodile Dundee,
What?
Is it he who said throw a shrimp on the barbie? I don't know. We call them prawns. Yes, we sometimes barbecue them. Often, I would say we barbecue them.
Never do that.
Throw them with a bunch of butter and garlic. Terrific.
Paul Hogan. Was that his name?
Paul Hogan. Yes, that's the one.
There you go. That's not
the
nice.
one.
Jinx.
I didn't say that though. I
thought you were about to.
I said that's the one.
I want to hear an entire short conversation in Aussie slang.
What have we been doing?
That's what we've been doing this whole hour and 9 minutes.
Do you have any questions about Australian slang, Nikki, that you'd like us to give a go at? I know that the last time we had this conversation on a live stream, you said that you would have a go at Australian slang on your next live stream.
Yeah.
You said 2 words, and it was quite funny, but I wanted more.
Okay, what's Australian slang?
What's Australian slang?
There's one word in my mind, but I can't say it on here.
Please, no, you shouldn't say it on here.
You bloody
Drongo.
You bloody
Drongo.
I don't know.
Drop kick.
Slowly slinks out of the room. Boy, me pluggers are dirty. I need to put on my footy shorts, go down to the pub, go down the RSL, drink BP with me mates. They're bloody legends.
Ripper. Legends.
Well, I never talk like that.
I don't know.
I don't call any of my friends legends.
Neither do I.
Dipstick?
Dipstick is, sure. Kind of.
Struth. Struth.
Mm.
My dad's friend used to say struth all the time.
I don't know anyone who's a struth now.
I know struth was a big one.
I know other words, which I won't repeat here.
No, because I don't want to get demonetized, please. I'm trying to get to the point of being
monetized. Trying to be monetized. You do not want to undo that before we even get there. That's right. Fair dinkum, yes.
What else is Aussie slang?
Wow. Should we find a list?
Why can't I think of anything?
List of so this is where we've come to with this part of the evening / Sunday morning.
It didn't end up staying plant related at all. It just now becomes Aussie slang.
That's fine. Now we're just Australians who are doing this. Okay. I've got, oh gosh, there's 100 of these.
Save that for...
Okay, some of these are no good as well, but that's fine. We'll get to those, I think. Okay. Should I just go through the list? And let's play a game, Maddie. I'm going to say one. Okay. I'm going to say the slang, and you're going to give me the translation of the slang.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. The first one. Well, this is an alphabetical order. There's 100 of these. We'll see how far down we get. Okay. And if you'd like to play along at home, please do. We will not be giving out any prizes, but
I will. I'll give you a high five virtually.
That's more prizes than I was going to give. So welcome to Ants in My Plants live stream, where prizes are given virtually. Yeah. Okay. The first one is a cold one.
A beer.
That's correct. Okay. What is the Arvo?
Afternoon.
Also correct. Now, this one is, I haven't heard this one. What's the Aussie salute? Or could you give me a demonstration of an Aussie salute? No, it's not that. It's this. It's like, oh, the flies are around. I've got to wave them off.
Oh, here I am like, ugh.
What is, okay, Avo.
Avocado.
Yes. What does it mean to bail?
Leave.
To leave or to cancel plans, yes.
Get out of here.
You bailed on me. I'm not sure. Is that one that's around in other places? We're going through these too quickly for people to play along at home, but that's okay. Oh, Nikki got it, but the lag makes it too tricky to tell if they've already guessed or if they've said it and then we've.
Do they say it over there? Do you say bail? I'm going to bail. That's here too. Yeah. See. Yeah. So that's not Aussie. I knew that wasn't Aussie.
Jacqueline says, "I bail on the reg." Okay. What about Barbie?
Barbecue.
Correct. Okay, here's the next one. I feel like this is something which everybody says here. No, everybody says in the world. I thought this was just it. Bathers.
Swimmers.
Oh, a swimsuit. Does anybody not say bathers?
I say
bathers. Like bathers is like, you don't say bathers? You say swimmers?
I love my bathers. No.
Really? No, I say bathers.
Swimmers.
Boardies? I don't, that's all I wear, really.
Boardies.
Trunks. Some people say trunks. Okay.
No one says trunks. Unless you're really old.
No, Kathy says trunks.
I should be trunks.
If you're from Queensland, you might say togs.
What?
I don't know why, but they say togs.
Togs.
And there's nobody here from Queensland to defend that, so we're just going to go with that as truth. Okay.
Togs.
If somebody says beauty, what are they meaning?
Like you beauty, like you're great, like you're.
Yeah, great is the word I was looking for here with an exclamation mark, apparently. I'm by the way, guys, I'm on IELTS. I don't know how to say IELTS.com.au/articles/Australian-slang-words-phrases / okay. Billabong. I feel like billabong is just a word, though. I didn't know it's slang.
Ice cream.
It's a pond in a dry riverbed.
But it's also a chocolate ice cream.
Yes, it's a brand.
Yes. I'd love a chocolate billabong.
What's a billy?
A billy.
What's a billy?
What's a billy? Like a joint?
No, like you go camping and you're heating up some water. You use your billy.
Oh, whoops. I don't go camping.
It's a teapot that you use on a fire, billy.
Billy.
I feel like it's in Waltzing Matilda. Yeah, he waited for his billy boil.
You can, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I was thinking of the waiting.
That was nearly a national anthem at one point. Fun fact for you.
Was it?
Yes.
Well,
Jacqueline has said it's a goat. You can put the goat on the fire. A goat is a food in many places in the world. I think you can eat. I mean,
waiting for my goat to boil.
Waiting for his goat to boil. Perhaps not. What's a bludger?
Oh, someone that doesn't work.
Oh, it's a lazy person. Absolutely.
Bloody bludgeon.
What's a bogan?
Me. A bogan is like, oh yeah, fucking people.
Oh, there's that demonetization word.
There's no children on here.
As someone who's not very sophisticated is the word.
No, a bogan. It'd be like a slum, like a peasant.
Like a peasant. I was going to say more like a redneck, probably.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bogan. I think that's probably.
No, bogan.
Then a bitch. Yeah, I would say. I don't know. I mean,
they wear like Adidas and bum bags.
Yeah, like a chav.
When you wear Adidas and bum bags, I'm sorry.
Like a lad. What about a booze bus?
What?
I don't even recognize these as slang words.
When you do like a pub crawl and you have to get the courtesy bus.
What? You get stopped by the booze bus, or you get pulled over into the booze bus. You see a booze bus on the side of the road.
I don't call it that.
What do you call it? Like when you get pulled over to have your breath.
Oh, RBT.
Yeah, you go to the booze bus. There's like the big. I know down in Victoria, at least, they actually have there's this big bus. I'm not actually sure what's in the bus. I feel like it's like a mobile workstation where they will pull that over, and then the police officers will be lined up with their wavy wands and their traffic cones, and they'll say, "How's your evening?" And you'll say,
"I have never ever called it a booze bus."
No.
It's always been, oh look, there's the RBT. Shit, quick, get in the other lane. Adidas. That's how you say it in America, isn't it? In Adidas. Here it's Adidas.
Adidas.
Well, I say Adidas. I don't know about you.
What's brekkie?
Breakfast.
Yeah. So what's brolly?
An umbrella.
An umbrella. Budgie smugglers.
The bloody little underpants you wear when you go swimming. What are they called?
Small babies. The Speedos is what. I don't know if you don't have. I feel like Speedos is a brand. Is Speedos in the US probably? Are you guys still entertained by this, or should we stop?
I think they're like that cracks me up. Adidas. Maybe it's a Melbourne thing. Breathalyzer bus. No, I've never called it that. It's always
the booze bus.
RBT.
Really?
Bus. No.
Yeah, booze bus.
Booze bus, no. It's a German company, so you say it right, girl. We say it wrong. Oh yeah, Adidas. Yeah.
Adidas. There you go. I just think it's funny to say it Adidas, but I don't often have a reason to say this word.
No, because I don't wear
it. Booze cruise is different.
Booze cruise.
If you're on the bus. Different bus.
Yeah, doing a pub crawl. That's what I thought it was.
I'm really surprised that you don't know that word. That's
it must be a Melbourne thing because we don't say that up here.
Must be a Melbourne thing. Well, when you come down to Melbourne, I'll be sure to find a booze bus, and one of us, whoever's driving, can be pulled over and be tested. How exciting!
Booze bus. Nope.
There you go. What's a U-E?
A U-turn.
Yes.
Yes. Which is illegal here in New South Wales.
Unless it's signposted, right?
Yes, unless it's...
That is, I don't like driving in New South Wales. There are a number of reasons. Partly because Sydney's designed, it's not. It's just there.
No, because Sydney,
they just kept building.
Pull out and hope for the best.
Well, the roads in themselves don't make sense. Like, getting anywhere is a nightmare. This might just be because I'm from out of town, but like, if you go to Adelaide, everything's in a grid, and it's great. And there's north, and there's diagonal road, and as you could imagine, that's the diagonal road. And then there's north-south road, which runs, you might guess it, north-south. Adelaide's easy. Melbourne is a bit, but Sydney is like, we're going to build a very old city here, and then we're just going to go from there. Who knows? We're going to expand, and there's no planning, and it's gross. Don't like it.
Would you believe I've never been to Melbourne?
You've also never eaten an avocado, so yes, I probably would believe that, Maddie.
I have eaten an avocado, but it was very much covered in other things. So really, I didn't eat an avocado.
I mean, technically, you did, but.
All right, what's the next one?
Home. It's not a bus where the drunk person becomes a passenger.
Cops around who will laugh at
you. The site where they will be doing their random breath testing.
Wow. I've been to Melbourne,
Florida.
There's a Melbourne in Florida?
Apparently. I've not been there.
Neither have I. I have never been out of the country, so.
Really? Oh.
No, never. Oh, Tasmania.
That's, you can't say that.
New Zealand.
New Zealand is out of the country. Have you been to New Zealand?
Okay, I went to New Zealand when I was a baby, so I don't.
Well, I guess that counts.
Yes.
Yes, New Zealand is as much as we might like to claim it sometimes, they're doing some fantastic things. It's not part of Australia.
Yep.
The plants are very expensive, as we learned earlier in this chat.
So, what's the next one? Tasmania. Yes.
Yes. You've been to Tasmania, though?
Yes, we had our honeymoon in Tasmania.
Nice.
It's it's really pretty down there. I want to go back.
Nice. It is nice. It's a nice place. I would also like to visit again.
The Skywalk.
The Skywalk. I don't think I've done.
What's that? What?
What?
What did you say?
Pardon,
Skywalker. We're not talking about Star Wars.
Please, no, let's not, because
let's not start on Star Wars.
I like Star Wars except for the sequels.
The what? Sequels, yeah.
The sequels are no good.
We're not going to get
They are expensive fan fiction. We're talking about it now. Oh my gosh.
Shh. Aussie slang. What were we up to? Or did you lose it?
Oh no, I've still got it. I'm just
talking about Star Wars.
Yep. I almost filmed a scene from it today with my green screen, and I still might for an upcoming video. We'll see.
Pew.
We'll see.
Does anyone want to see my... Oh, I can't show you. It's underneath my jumper and it's too cold.
Too hard, too cold.
It's too cold. I'm not showing you that.
Yeah, no, none of these are especially like exciting.
I went to Canada once. Canada. My brother's wife is Canadian. She's a jerk.
That's very
I don't know. Yes, that's what I mean. I'm like, aren't Canadians nice?
That's a stereotype, I suppose. But I suppose also, what's an Australian stereotype?
That we're all bogan.
We're all bogans,
We're all just bogans that wear Adidas and bum bags.
Why is bum bag in that? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Bum bags are just really bogan things.
Like when you got a very narrow definition of bogan.
When do you ever wear a bum bag if you're not a bogan? Answer that.
When I worked at a sporting ground in Melbourne, which I don't think I'm supposed to talk about, but I'll just say a sporting ground in Melbourne, I at some points did wear a bum bag whilst selling pies.
But
That's
you
different.
did. That was a job. But when do you voluntarily in your own spare time wear a bum bag? For any reason.
I've got them pretty good. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, good.
Keep in a bum bag.
And it's handy.
It's probably something which should be a thing, like a more widely accepted item of accessorizing, because they're useful. You can don't call it a bum bag, call it a utility bag.
Isn't it a fanny pack? But in
some places.
Fanny packs in some.
I think in the UK they call them that because they don't do that in the US.
A Hogan. Oh, a
Bogan.
How do we spell it?
Bogan. B-O-G-A-N. Bogan.
Most Canadians I've met are lovely. No, the only one Canadian I've met was a jerk.
All the Canadians I've met are fantastic. Nikki is included in that number of most Canadians that I've met.
Canadian. That makes so much sense.
Yes, Nikki's from Ontario. In that frozen tundra up there that she has.
Fanny pack, you call them there? Okay. I'm confused. No, don't go back to sleep. It's time for you
if you need to go back to sleep, Jacqueline, that's absolutely fine.
It's time for me to go to sleep, if anything. What is it?
It's getting there. It's nearly 10:30.
What?
It's probably not a bad place to end it.
Yeah. Well, what is it now?
It's nearly 10:30.
10:29. 10:20. What? Oh, don't worry. I'm looking at going for
apparently
1 hour and 26.
There you go. How have you found your first live stream, Maddie?
It was fun. It was good.
Yeah.
We didn't end up staying on the original plan of talking about plants.
And that's okay. Sometimes, you've got to be...
We didn't talk about our favorites.
That might be one for next time then. We'll do some show and tell next time, shall we? We might next time if we do this again. Now, I know that now it's very easy for me to just plan this for you, but I won't. My suggestion, and I think that some people in the chat might prefer that we do this at the other end of the day.
Like late in their time?
Oh, like morning time for
us.
That's
early for us, isn't it?
Yeah, like a morning time. I don't know. Maybe. I know that it's easy for me. I don't have any children. But...
Yes, well, that's half my problem, isn't it?
Good problems.
Wait, what if we did it at midday? So what's midday for them? Say 12,
Let me do the calculations. Okay, so right now, so if we take, what time is it now? It's like 10:30, which is 22:30. So if we take 10 hours from now, and then at the moment in the US it is 8, so it'd be like 10:30? That can't be right.
10:30. Is that going to be too late though?
That's pretty late.
That's late.
If you're in the central or west coast, but there are a few people on, I don't know, the east coast I feel like is I don't know where most of your audience is. Most of mine I think is on the east coast.
I could do it in the morning. It's just I'd have to probably find some things to occupy Archie.
Let's not lock it in now.
No.
Otherwise, it might just continue to be. When daylight savings happens again, it'll be a bit easier, I think. But
yeah,
that's okay. We still have had a great time. Thank you everybody for coming into the chat there, and for hanging out with us.
Well, it's been
Here's the poop emoji, says Jacqueline. So we've got it from her. Good authority. Here's the poop emoji. Or we could just do our own thing and do it at like 4 p.m. which would be terrible for everybody who's not in Australia.
Everyone will be asleep over there.
Yeah.
Unless
4 p.m.
Still like night owls.
4 p.m. and just do it for the Australians.
Yeah, but how many Australian followers do we even have?
Comparatively small. I don't know. Like it's not even like my third most. From looking at my analytics, it's UK. Nope, it's US, Canada, UK, then Australia.
Well, mine is. How do you find out? Oh, here we go. 44.2% United States, 9.9% Australia, 4% Philippines, 1% United Kingdom, and 0.8% Canada, which is probably the one person in here that's from Canada.
Hi, Nikki. Actually, I want to double check now. We could go through our YouTube analytics on a live stream. That'd be very exciting.
It is.
What's your gender breakdown?
Oh, I think it's mostly female.
Because this is one that interests me, because mine is 51.8% male, which for
Really?
a plant channel surprised me a little bit.
Mine's 92.6% females and
92%.
And 7.4 male.
So
and then
it's Bill and myself.
Yep. 79% of those are 25 to 34 years old.
Yeah,
and then
34% of mine.
16.7% is 35 and up, and then 4.3% is 45 to 54.
There you go. Actually, I told you a lie earlier. Australia is actually my 5th most popular place to watch my videos. First is the US, 43%.
Mine's second.
Then is the Philippines, then is the UK, then is Canada, then is Australia with 3.8% of my total audience.
I just realized one of mine says other, 40%.
That's just the rest of the world, I guess.
The rest.
Other. No, it's not a country. That's the people who are watching from outer space.
The aliens.
There are only 3 humans currently out of space.
Well, it makes sense if aliens are watching plant channels because they probably don't have
They're
plants.
learning, of course.
They're learning how to grow.
Learning how to grow houseplants.
They're watching my channel to learn about plants.
That is a beautiful thought, I think. I really like that idea. And I think that is a beautiful thought to finish the evening, I think, with.
Think about that all day. 40%.
And we'll leave that as a passing I'm trying to think of something you eat. Morsel. A spicy crunch to munch upon as your day continues, everybody. That the other percentage are probably aliens who are watching YouTube to gain an appreciation and understanding of houseplants. Beautiful.
Makes sense. Makes so much sense. It makes a lot of sense that they're up there watching.
So, hello up there. Thanks for watching.
Ooh.
So I suppose how do we finish a live stream? How do you want to finish this, Maddie? We haven't talked about this.
A dance party.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
You see the disappointment happen. No, it's okay. Dancing is fun, but I don't feel like dancing. No, sir. No dancing here today.
I don't know.
Thanks for having me, Maddie. It was fantastic to be here. I really enjoyed being a guest on your first ever YouTube live stream.
Thank you.
Thank you everybody in the chat as well. Oh, my pleasure. The mosh pit.
No moshing going on here. No. Too old. We're too old for that. Oh no, you're not. You're not. I'm old. I'm 30.
I am but a spring chicken.
No wrinkles, grey hairs, nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Not a single
thing.
No
things. No things.
Okay.
All right. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your Sundays wherever you are. Be kind to one another. And I don't want the last word, Maddie. This is your live stream.
Well, it was fun. And
but Reb's just arrived, Maddie. Oh, but Reb Fantastic has just arrived.
Reb.
She misses talking about Aussie slang and our wish list plans.
You missed out on so much.
So much.
You missed out on us talking about bum bags.
Bum bags and bogans and boosters and
shrimps that are not actually shrimps, they're prawns.
Beards. We talked about beards on this live stream.
And the fact that aliens watch our YouTube channels.
That it's probably aliens who watch our YouTube videos.
The other
40%. About 40%.
No.
We also talked about plants in there somewhere. We talked about our plans. We talked about our wish lists, our recently acquired, our sad plants.
We won't talk about them again.
We will not talk about those again.
Don't give them any attention because they'll just get worse. I have shrimp. She has shrimp. I have.
Oh,
no
she
shrimp.
has. No, she literally has shrimp. It's freshwater, right? You got red cherry shrimp. I'm not sure. I've been enjoying watching the her Instagram stories of We'll start over then. Okay, so we've got a. What do we start with? We said hello. Who's in the chat? We don't know. I don't know how to use this software yet. Oh, is that duck got an eye or is that an earphone? Well, you're nice and close. So hi. Hi guys. Hi. we should finish this, Maddie.
Yes, my child is still awake and it's nearly 11 o'clock at night.
Bedtime for the all of us, I think.
I'm looking at all of you. Is that creepy when I do that? Right now.
I'm not sure. Not sure. I'm undecided.
Does anybody find that creepy? Ooh.
Put those double eyes, you know, like the big eyes in the chat. If you think that.
You can't do effects on this, can you?
It's creepy. No. No, that is one of the things we can't. It seems that we can't do effects. We love our filters on Instagram.
That would make YouTube streaming so much more fun.
I don't know if it would. Though.
Just to have a really subtle filter.
I feel like YouTube likes to be a bit more professional. That's why it makes streaming so much more difficult.
That's why we're all on here.
Because we are professionals. I'm a professional. Not YouTuber, but
I'm
professional. Professional of another kind. And on that bombshell.
On that note, we're all going to go.
Everyone.
Bye, everybody. Archie, come say bye, quick. Come say bye to all your fans because everybody only watches because of you. Bye, fans. Bye, fans. Bye, all my fans. Oh, look how tired you are. Bye, everyone. Say love you. Mummy's going to bring out a new video this week. She promises.
Well, how exciting. I'm excited. Good night, Archie.
Say bye, Scott.
Bye.
Give him a kiss. All right. Good night. Bedtime.
All right. Good night, everyone. Oh, good morning. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good day. I'm going to bed.
Subscribe to ants in my plants. There she is.
Me.
And
Here.
if you feel like Scott grows an avocado tree, but you know,
He's there. Wait.
I'm here.
Oh, this mirrored thing. There you are.
No,
Here you are.
It's not mirrored for us. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Good night. Bye.